Hey, what is good everyone, Chris here, welcome back to the channel, and this is the last video of 2020, and as I promised, this is the video about the best things that happened to me and changed my life in 2020. Well, not necessarily my life, but my days, and made me cope with whatever happened, all the craziness in the world. So let's get to it. Okay, so 2020 was a great year. Well, great for many things, but not for all of us. And though technology and everything went forward and they didn't stop, they actually released more and more. The companies were bringing more to the table, though the year, like I said, wasn't the most amazing for all of us. I want to start this video by saying thank you to all our frontline workers and essential workers, to our medical systems, and all over the world these people fight for us, and I am very grateful and I want to thank them. This was the first on my list to consider the best and to be thankful for. I want to thank you, and hopefully your New Year celebration is gonna be better than all and everything that happened to you this year. Thank you. Now, getting back to items, because we have some items, we have some social stuff, we have some movies. Nonetheless, I'm gonna try to keep this video short, and I am not gonna keep you from celebrating at the end of this terrible year and the beginning of a new year with a lot of things on the bucket list, hopefully optimistic one. So let's start with the things that impressed me in 2020. First, I'm gonna show you a gamepad. This is the 8-bit DUO gamepad, the SF30 Pro. This gamepad, it's probably the best thing that happened to me in terms of gaming and wasting time, because we had a lot to waste, and having this thing with me, this small, well-built, very nice and very portable, though we're not traveling, but it is very good to have something like this, and I want to thank 8-bit DUO for doing such a great thing. The gamepad connects to any device, from phones, iOS, Android, to iPads and Windows machines and Mac OS machines. It actually is a universal gamepad that you can use to play games if you are into it. So this one helped me a lot in 2020, and I am very grateful that I bought it. Now the next one is probably a more recent one, and this is the Apple MacBook Pro 13-inch M1. It's my wife's. I bought it for her, and she's very happy with it. I am very happy with it, and I'm gonna do a review definitely in January about this machine. But Apple did great this year, and switching from Intel to these ARM processors, this in-house build processor that incorporate the graphic cards, the CPU, and the RAM all in one chip. It's great. They're very silent, they're very fast, they're very speedy. You can do all kinds of stuff, especially if you're going for a higher end, meaning that you get more RAM and more storage. This one does have a 16 gigabytes RAM and does have I think a 512 gigabytes SSD or NVMe, and it works very well. It's very silent. I edited on it, I did a lot of stuff, and my wife, being a writer, she's very happy of having it on her lap and not being worried about getting hot and the fans start blowing and all that stuff. So this is a thing that it's worth mentioning as the best thing that happened in 2020, because I never ever thought that Apple is gonna go towards ARM processors and do it that well. This is great, and I can't wait for the next iterations for the MacBook Pro 16 and the Mac Pro and the iMac and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is a great machine that changed my days and my wife's days for 2020. Let's switch a little bit from items and talk about a bit social now. I have right here probably my favorite toy of 2020. This is the little Grogu from The Mandalorian, which for me was a series that gave me something to look forward every week, and made me smile, and having something that I really enjoyed was a great thing to again forget all the things that were happening, and the fact that I couldn't go out and shoot, and the fact that we were in lockdowns, all that things. Well, The Mandalorian, thank you Jon Favreau for doing such a great series, and being a fan of Star Wars, this little guy helped me cope with pretty much everything. And I do have a little one as well, who basically enjoyed having a friend to play with. Now it's mine, it's on my desk all the time, and Grogu is the guy who made me smile, and that's very important. So yeah, another thing is the Mandalorian series that I recommend you to watch. If you didn't, there are 2 seasons in already, and the third one is coming in 2021. Hopefully it's gonna be even more powerful. It's a surprise at the season finale, season 2 finale, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's a nice surprise, and it actually brings you more into the Star Wars universe. And because we're talking about social, I was very impressed by the fact that all the streaming services, Netflix and Amazon and Disney Plus and so on and so forth, they came up with a new format, and they released premieres on their streaming service. Premieres of movies that we didn't expect to go watch in theaters or in cinemas on the big screen, because we couldn't and the social distancing was in place. So that was a great thing, and thank you for that. Thank you Disney, thank you Netflix, and so on and so forth. I was happy to have something, though being in the house most of the time, something to look forward and something to wait for, because like I said, it sets your mind to something optimistic, and that is great. Another item that for me is an impressive technology, and a very innovative stuff that 2020 brought to the table is the new Apple iPhone 12 Pro Max. And the 12 Pro Max has a feature that I expecting to have in a camera but not in a phone, and that is in body image stabilization, meaning that the sensor is stabilized by a gimbal inside, and being that the sensors are so small, that is amazing technology. And Apple outbeat themselves and outran themselves this year, and create this beautiful new technology. And even the M1 and also these iPhones, the design is new and it feels very premium. It feels like a slab of aluminum or stainless steel, depending what you're getting. Well, there are a lot of things to talk about it, but this is not the day. I don't want to keep you long. Like I said, I love the iPhone 12 Pro Max for all the features that provides. I love the fact that I can shoot RAW and edit, and also I'm very happy that I can shoot B-roll using just my hands and not necessarily a gimbal, and I have that stabilization that I want. You can vlog with it, so that is something that improved my quality of life. And whatever I'm doing, when I'm creating stuff, either here on the channel or for myself, for my personal projects, there are many things that I enjoyed, but these are the ones that actually made my days better and made me, feel that everything that happened was just a mistake, and it's gonna be definitely repaired soon, and it is. And the last thing that I want to mention is actually a thank you to all the laboratories and all the people who are working every day to create these vaccines that potentially will end this pandemic and will help us get back to our usual lives. and it's very important, and I am thankful for it. And thank you to all of them. And though all these years we didn't expect that something so small as a virus can create so much chaos, well, it did. And I am thrilled to see that the world is prepared and we're fighting against it. That is important. Now guys, this is pretty much it. Hopefully this video didn't keep you from doing all the stuff inside your house, preparing the party and everything else. Hopefully I'm gonna be here for you in 2021, and you will gonna be here for me, and subscribe to the channel and use that notification bell to always be notified when I'm putting videos up. Give these videos a thumbs up, it's super important. More people will gonna be able to see them, and we're gonna create this community that I want to have around this channel to help you. And again, everything here is free, and I want to help you become a better photographer, a better videographer, a better creator, and maybe a better person at some point. That being said, let's leave 2020 behind, and I will definitely see you in 2021.